now have a new winner. After many years of having the crown and being the leader of the town, we now have two new competitors. The new Reign Orange Dreamsicle has to take the crown. It's kind of funny that the logo looks like he's actually wearing a crown. A little bit cocky, but definitely wears it well, because this is now personally my favorite energy drink to start the day with. What's going on, guys? Brandon Hudden here. Hope you're having a great day. Literally just got in from running a bunch of errands. We're about to make a pre-workout and go to the gym, because today's workout isn't gonna be like any workout I've ever experienced before, because we're gonna be training with a trainer that constantly coaches people every single morning, different pros at Pure Muscle and Fitness. And today we're gonna get the pleasure to train with the man himself, Mike Van Wyck. And if he's anything like John Wick, we are pretty screwed for today's workout. But real quick, before we do get ready for the gym, I quickly want to show you something that is currently on my legs. Something I've been wearing for a very, very long time. And I think if you were to bless your wardrobe with what I currently have on my legs, you wouldn't need another pair, and you definitely wouldn't regret it. This is the morning condition right now. Abs coming in slowly, shoulder lines coming in a little bit, and triceps are coming in like day by day. But the main thing is that the obliques are starting to I can't even talk. But this is the things I was talking about being on my legs. I've literally been wearing pretty much the same style of jeans now for the past 3 years because of how reliable they are. Not only are they insanely comfortable, but they're extremely versatile as well. Like, even through bulking and through cutting, I'm able to wear the same pair of jeans just because of how versatile they are and how much they actually sculpt and fit your body. Most companies can't even make a single pair of jeans for any season, bulking or cutting, because they just never seem to fit right. So if you do ever get the chance to own Legend London jeans, all of your other pairs will literally be collecting dust. Any jeans that you own will not fit you the same as this. If by chance you're watching this video and you do have a pair of legs, click the first link in the description down below, go over to Legend London and pick yourself up a pair. What I would think the best jeans in the world. I've gone through my whole life and still never found a pair of jeans fit me like this. Right now, I'm gonna make a pre-workout drink, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the annihilation that is about to go down.
Mike and Brandon up.
We're actually recording this for the HD Muscle YouTube channel as well today, hence why we are decked out in HD.
You both are, damn.
Yeah, indeed.
It's hard to not pick up the music, so these guys right here do a fantastic job.
Hello, you can even see the sound waves. If you're talking shit, it'll actually tell you stop talking shit. So we're gonna stop talking shit and go.
AKA every 2 seconds.
AKA, what was that?
Oh yeah,
Really
get up it.
Here we are with the man himself. Mike's gonna be taking us through today's workout, but just tell him a little bit about yourself. Like,
I'm a pro bodybuilder. I got my pro card back in 2009 in the Nationals in Canada. Along that journey of becoming a pro, I kind of developed a relationship with Dorian and Noah, and that has brought me back to this place.
it's amazing because like everyone has like just like collected here.
Yeah,
like people that you may have met.
The conglomerate of Canadian bodybuilding is here, congealed into this one place.
I'm gonna leave it to this guy and just follow his lead.
I want you to start off the pad. I want you to start in a position like you're in a fly already. So I'm already pinching my back together. I can't get any wider open than I am, right? I'm gonna move through my palm forward, and I lift my chest up. My shoulders go back. So I wanna put the weight back into the seat and lift up through. Throw that head back and lift that chest up. Yeah. Don't be so explosive, just ease through the movement. There you go. Chest. Lift up. Open. Lift chest. There you go. Don't worry about it touching. There you go. Pick that pec up yourself. Yeah, one more. Like that. Oh. Good, man. Good. Feel that pull across here. Drive through the palms, push the head back. Yeah, smooth. Think about flexing this chest in. Palm. Yeah, palm from the bottom. Not so much explosion, more squeeze. There you go. Drop. Head back. Good, one more. Drop. Head back. Drive. Good.
How'd that feel?
It's a heavy 40.
So cool.
So the hands bringing you around.
Still want hands on.
Yeah. Lower elbow. Lower elbow. Yeah. Come on with me. Drive up. Fall back.
That was a good face.
Ignore all faces today.
Right? Our goal isn't to get to here. I don't give a shit about you getting here, right? I want this chest to contract.
Full range.
If my hands ended up here and my full contraction happened, I'm fine with it. And I want this to be what I get. I don't want to go
the misconstruction between like wanting to know like what your goal is, whether it be like to be strong or to be a bodybuilder, right? And when you're like so obsessed with like strength and what you can press, you let go of like the movement itself because you're just trying to get the weight to the top, and not concentrate on what it takes to get there.
We want the journey,
yeah,
not the destination. Don't worry about the dumbbells coming together, worry about this chest squeezing together. You got palm, no shoulder. You squeeze your chest together, the dumbbell will go where it goes. Yeah. Throw the head back, chin down. Good, man.
It's so weird because it's only 50 pounds and it feels so heavy. I'm getting the same contraction as I would if I was like pressing like 80s or 90s, right? Very strange.
Don't be in a rush. Yeah, slam that head back hard though. Lift that chest. One more. Come on. Good, man. Good.
It's called the torture device and we are back on the machine that was at the Olympia. So if you want to be the Olympia, where you got to train? On the equipment that's from the Olympia. We have the Olympia equipment, the Olympia bodybuilding cards, courtesy of Laura.
Yay.
Now we just got to be one. He's walking around the gym setting up various machines all at once, so I have a feeling this guy never actually trains one machine at a time, ever.
Never, ever.
It just doesn't exist in his vocabulary.
You're gonna start here. I want you to be more flat backed, so I'm coming up through. I'm not doing all this rocking, just more sliding through.
Hit for my wings, I need my hands. This life is real, and they pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Hit for my wings, I need my hands. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I'm on my job, I get it done, but you should know
You
that.
feel your chest open, head up
Stretch.
right now?
Yeah.
So chest up over there, go fire. Yeah, keep that wide open chest, pressing wide and high. Yes, come on. Let that weight push you around, hand down. Yep. Elbow underneath it, drive. Every time. Explode out of that bottom. You can explode on this one. Two more, explode. Two, come on. Head back. One, head back. Good. Now think like most muscular folks. Don't think about bringing your hands up. There you go. Sliding those hands together. Yep. So let the negative be a little quicker. Yep, keep the positive the same. Let that pull happen quicker. Yeah, and lift up through. Yeah, come on. Make it work. Throw the head back. Yeah. Throw the head back. Yeah. Palm, no shoulder. Yeah, one more. Palm. Good.
I'm definitely realizing through like training on Mike now that like my front delts when it comes to chest workouts are like way over dominant, because when the body is like struggling and it's trying to find a way to literally do the last few reps, it recruits muscle fibers that are fresh, right, which would be my shoulders. When your chest is gassed, you don't think to keep your shoulders low, decompress your back in a sense, continue squeezing through, because you're like, okay, I'm gonna do everything the body can do now to get that weight up, which is bringing in the shoulders. But when you have someone cueing you, which is what Mike is here doing, big bold guy covered in tattoos, very intimidating. I gotta listen to what he says, otherwise he's gonna fuck.
Up, come on. Two more. Knees, shoulders back, chest up. Yeah, one. Drive. Good, sit.
Another one. Come on, you got it.
Grab your tight. There you go. Lean into it a bit. Lean forward on the knee. There you go. Squeeze it in. One more. Good. All about the juicy pumps. Yeah, man. Power. Drive through that palm hard. Come on. One more. Slam that head back. Good. Stay there. Drop it. 3, 2, 1. Good.
Again?
Again?
We're good.
Do it again.
I feel 7 weeks out. I actually feel 7 weeks out, which is good because I've been wondering when I'm going to start really feeling like prep. Things are going to start changing real soon because I feel 7 weeks out.
Every Saturday.
It's a big one.
You're about to rip out of that.
I wish it was a bit, just like a little bit more of a baggy fit. I always feel like I'm on the casting couch when I wear it.
We're catching here. You're stretched as much as you can be head up and driving. So ideally, you could get to here and hold. That's how contracted I am. That I'm locked out, right? Up the bench as I push. I'm literally trying to move myself up the bench as I drive up. And then we're gonna go here, and you're just gonna squeeze out.
We're gonna go here? Right there, yeah. Cool.
Drive the head back instead. Remember, this machine's going that way, so you push the same way as it's going. Yeah, smooth. Grab that pec, squeeze. Violently push that palm out. Yep, scoop up the pec. Yep, slam that head back. 2, breathe. 1, breathe. Good. Fall back. Yeah, palm. 2, come on. 1. Good.
Surviving.
Belly.
Look across. Yeah, open. Squeeze. Open. Squeeze. Yeah, hard. Yeah, you got the movement. Just go. Yeah, you got it. 2 more. 1. Come on. Good. Down. Give me 1 more. Drive. Good. Down.
Officially finished. Last set of the flat machine press. Not even a single rep, not even one plate aside. I couldn't even move it. So we're now finished with chest, and he asked me if I had any room left for arms. And we're trying to get a pro card. A little bit of triceps. If it doesn't involve any pressing, I think we'll be okay. Hopefully.
1. Get that dip. So I want those elbows to stay in. Dip. Extend. So bring it over again. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Press that head back, keep that chin down.
Yeah, go.
Drive. Come on. Off the chin, off the nose. 1 more. Press away. Press away from your face. 2. I'm with you. 1. Don't caught pushing. Good. And just rock on that heel. Sit down and sit up. Chin down. Yeah. Drop into those elbows. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. 3, 2.
Fuck you, mate.
2, 1. Good.
Dirty scat.
Jesus.
It's a UK term. You wouldn't understand.
Oh God.
What the shit? I can't even flex. It's pointless. This is actually pointless. I can't feel anything.
It hurts that much.
Well, usually I can like tense it hard enough to actually feel something, so I know it's contracting and I know like the fibers are coming out, but now I can't even feel it.
Yeah. Keep leaning. Yeah, 2, 1. Good, man. So back up a bit. The tricep gets that pull. Pulls it up. Drive it down. 1 more. Good, man.
One experience, just like having the chance to obviously like train with someone that like is so experienced and like trains like so many pros and stuff, see you building up such a fountain of knowledge and everything, and just like it's honestly just like a great thing that you're doing as well, like helping everyone. Like it's a great thing to be doing as well.
I had a lot of good people when I was coming up show me the ropes and really take me under their wing and teach me. Like I wasn't born with this knowledge, or just it emanated from me naturally, right? So it's a progression of learning from people, and it's kind of my way of like paying it forward, right? We want to keep this momentum going.
Thank you.
No problem.
Appreciate it. Oh yeah.
I was so intimidated. Honestly, the first time I came into the gym, I saw him and I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. He just looks like very intimidating, but when he speaks, he's so kind.
He's like a big friendly giant, right?
Yeah, basically.
And we are back from the session with Mike. Had a post-workout meal, had a shower, got cleaned up, feel like a human being again. Because honestly, like after that workout, there was a moment in the car where I was like, wow, that guy really messed me up. Like it was an amazing workout, and me and Mike are actually definitely going to be training together again in the future. Potentially this time a leg workout at some point in the next few weeks. But exciting times, literally about to start recording right now the very first hardcast episode, and this right now is the setup. Bit of a production, but this is everything that's set up for the podcast. The main mic, which is the one that I'll be using. Then right here we have a Blue Yeti for when there's any guests on. We have 2 chairs right here, one for the guest and then one for me. Laptop for notes and stuff, things I need to refresh on. A caffeinated beverage, because this is the thing that is in every podcast episode. We've got camera 1 set up right here. I'm obviously holding camera 2 that's going to be set up right here, which is going to be the wide angle, and a ring light there. The first podcast is going to be about everything to do with why the podcast has been a thing, why I've always wanted to make a podcast, what to expect from the podcast, why it's called what it's called. We might dive into a few topics. You will be able to watch this on Thursday, so all the links to the podcast will be in the description down below, whether you want to watch it on the YouTube channel for the visual, or maybe you want to listen to it on just Spotify or the podcast app. The Anchor account to all those links is going to be in the description if you want to tune in and listen to the first episode. Let's get started. that is a wrap. The things that I talk about in this podcast are like things that I never thought I'd ever talk about. Now we've like set the pace with the first ever podcast being as out there as it was. Like I'm not scared to post this episode, but it's definitely a side of me that one, you've never seen before, things you would have never known before. There's no way you could have known, things that I would never be able to talk about on my YouTube channel. But now we have a place to talk about all those things that I wouldn't be putting on this channel. That's going live on Thursday, so watch out for the first episode. Alright then guys, so to end this video, I want to talk about the reason why I've called it the reality of training like a bodybuilder. It's something that I've realized like more and more over the years through the people that I've met, the people that have actually become an IFBB pro and gone on to go to the Olympia, and even people that have actually won the Olympia, like these people that I've been privileged enough to meet. Every single one of them has something in common. It's the ability to harness enough need and enough want to make the body do something it's not meant to do. Every sport requires like a different level of like intensity. Bodybuilding requires you to push past what the body can physically do. Boxing, for example, they require an unholy amount of endurance and the ability to withstand multiple punches to the face. And there's sports that require an insane amount of precision, which is golf, for example. Like I am terrible at playing golf, but it requires a certain type of person to be able to learn the ability to be that accurate and to put the time into something to becoming good at it. I do believe that you can become good at whatever you want to do, but there are definitely people, you may agree with me, you may not, that are born to do something with their life. In that thing they're born to do, they will be extraordinarily talented in that thing once they've found it. Whether you're a child prodigy and you're incredible at math, you're clearly born to do something that involves the power of your brain. Whether it's something you're born to do or whether it's something you find after going through everything you're going to go through in life, I do believe that we are all here to do something. And just like Mike was today, just like I am trying to be, sometimes you need someone like today, like a trainer, to push those boundaries and to put you in that difficult position. But you need to be willing to go there. You need to tell your body, no, let this happen. Let this person manipulate my body. Let this individual inflict a degree of pain on my body, which is going to force it to progress and force it to grow. Whether it be powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit, to increase your strength, to increase the size of your muscle, you have to put your body under stress, calculated stress. So you need to be a pretty insane person to willingly every single day go into a sport where pain is going to be inflicted on you. And that's what I want to talk about now. The truth about training like a bodybuilder and what it's taken me since my last show all the way until now, being only 7 weeks out from my next show, referring back to my last check-in book and all the weights that I hit, and referring back to previous YouTube videos, checking my physique, seeing my condition, looking back on old pictures, and in the last year and a half, in the last 18 months, I have gained about 10 pounds of muscle, and it's been through the ability to push myself and being privileged enough to meet incredible people like Mike today to be able to force me to be in a position to put my body under stress to actually growth. Yes, it's taken supplementation, but it's also taken a shit ton of food, a shit ton of dedication, and an adamant amount of rest. It has been a calculated 18 months, and it has all led to this physique that I'm going to be able to present on stage, which I can actually be proud of. You're just a fitness guy. You're just a YouTube bodybuilder. There is only a certain amount of time that people can continue to say that stuff, because in another year, if I gain another 8 pounds, and then the year after that, 6 pounds, and then the year after that, another 6 pounds, that's 20 pounds of muscle. 30 pounds of muscle on the frame that I brought in my previous show is literally the body weight and close to the condition that they take to the Olympia. And this is what I'm here to do. Whether it happens in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, or however long it takes, like this is what I am here to do. This is my mission, and this is what I want to achieve in my life. And that is why I appreciate training sessions like today so much, because they get me so much closer to that goal, that thing that I envision for myself. It builds my catalog of training styles, learning a little bit from each individual. Do I want to be 40 years old still trying to achieve my pro card? The answer to that is probably not, which is why I'm literally giving this everything I have right now, because all we have is right now. You can look back on this time when you're 40, and if you didn't give it everything, you're going to look back on this time no matter what the goal is and think, why didn't I just try a little bit harder? Why didn't I want that more. I told myself I wanted it. I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, I want to achieve this thing, but I didn't actually try. I didn't actually do what it took to achieve that thing, and I was constantly looking at people around me on Instagram and YouTube and outside in the real world, people driving that car that I really want to have one day, and they have it, but why didn't I get it? And it's either one, because you were seriously unlucky, or two, you just didn't work hard enough for it. And you're going to have to continue watching that person live the life that you want to live unless you actually practice what you preach and give this everything, which is exactly why I'm trying to do this right now. That was a lot more of a speech than I intended it to be. But if you did enjoy this video, please smash a like. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos with Mike. If you could do me another massive favor, if you could hit the post notification button down below. It's right next to subscribe, and it really does help the channel grow, and you'll be notified and never have to miss a video again. And finally, if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.